Good day.
Hi, mate.
Welcome to another edition of Loud Dispatch.
Bloody awesome, you fucking twit.
Yeah, look, that's a good try, guys. Yeah, burger.
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 Hello, everybody. Welcome to edition of Loud Dispatch, episode 29.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
We're here with American Rick.
Hey, guys, it's a pleasure to be here with you all.
No, it's Aussie Rick, the return of Aussie Rick, guys.
It's going to sound...
No, don't be fucking up our set there, man. You're like half behind the thing, too. Look at
I know. How are you hidden? Oh, my God. It's crazy.
That chair leans.
It's the mystery of Aussie Rick,
we got a new guest chair, so now we're really giving away the Loud Dispatch street chair.
Yeah.
Whoever wants it.
Like we said before, it's a very customizable parking chair that you can be using.
Sturdy, strong,
Very
and
versatile.
weatherproof.
Yeah, people can sit on it too. So we're getting into it today, and we have our friend Aussie Rick back on. Aussie Rick, clap it up a little bit.
Gentlemen.
How are you, sir? How are you?
Oh, look, my ears are showing. I don't want that.
Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be back with you today.
Well,
It's a pleasure to have you here, sir.
Very kind,
it really
very
is.
kind.
It really is. We have a lot of fun here, and like I said, we're gonna do some questions that we have for you. We got some news stories. We got all kinds of fun stuff coming up here. Actually, why don't we start it off?
It's gonna be a good one.
Why don't we start it off with a question? And these questions are going to be maybe possibly rephrased a little bit.
Yeah, typically they're Pittsburgh questions.
Yeah.
But we want them from your
perspective.
From the perspective of a foreign devil.
A foreign devil.
A foreign devil.
He is a devil too, folks.
All right. So the first question here on my list of questions, and I'm going to change this a little bit, but what's the most Pittsburgh thing that you can see? Like, obviously you haven't been to many places outside of Pittsburgh, but like, what's the most like Americanized Pittsburgh thing that you noticed that's like a real culture shock for you? Not culture shock, but like just...
Well, are we going
weird.
American or Pittsburgh? So like American would be the culture shock, but
that's why I
Pittsburgh
said,
would be like the, you know...
Well, I must say, because, food is life.
right.
Look, the way you guys put chips or fries, as you guys refer to them,
fries,
in your sandwiches, fucking masterstroke. Brilliant.
Right?
Why would you have them on the side of the plate? Just stick them in the sandwich, people. Put them in the sandwich.
You know where that came from? I think. I'm making this up, really, but like...
It all goes to the
So
same
they had
place.
short lunch runs.
Yeah.
You know, like you needed everything in one bite.
Because
And
no
so
one
it's
got
just
time for that
get
shit.
Go, yeah. We worked 12-hour shifts here in Pittsburgh for 100 years.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
And no, I don't. Of course I don't. So yeah, that's a good one. That's Pittsburgh based too.
It is. That's real funny too.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive to me. I had a Primanti sandwich and I was mighty impressed by it.
Wakes you up, doesn't it?
Oh yes, fantastic.
We know what we're doing, man.
Yeah, it's a whole new world, man. It's a whole new world.
It was delicious.
And Taco Bell, we'll just I know Aussie Rick well, and Taco Bell's the best in the world.
As we mentioned in the last time I was here, Taco Bell is pretty fantastic. Let's face it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's really good.
So I got a little Taco Bell story, right? I've been dieting, as we know on here.
Yes.
It's been a little rocky, like plateau-ish kind of lately, but it happens, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had some cheat days, and so Friday night I was a little drunk, more than a little drunk, and I had a half of a hoagie, like 4 inches of this hoagie left. I was like, I'm gonna go eat that, drunk munchies. Sure. And I told Cassie earlier in the day, I was like, I think I'm gonna eat this later, but maybe not. I might or might not. She ends up eating it, right? Right. It's right before I go in. I'm pissed. But I didn't let on. I'm just looking in the cupboard, looking in the fridge. She's frying up spaghetti. Not interested in that right now.
Frying spaghetti.
Oh, it's good. But so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I ordered myself like $20 in Taco Bell and housed that shit. And my stomach has been fucked up ever since because I've not eaten that kind of crap in months. And like, but it was so good.
Yeah, but it's so bad.
Oh, no. It's actually the best fast food you can get.
It really is good. Like,
it's actually the healthiest fast food right now.
I beg to differ with that.
No, they in the polls, it's... They took themselves from an F grade to an A grade in like 6 years.
All right. Well, that's a plus. It's a start. It's a start.
Yeah.
It's a start. I'm going to ask you another question here real quick before we get into one of our famous news stories.
So far back. I
know.
I can't not sit with you.
Well, if I try and sit forward, it's just too uncomfortable.
It's just like, you're so tall, though. Like, he's like way behind me.
Yeah. He might need a Pittsburgh parking chair.
We need a second camera here.
Yeah.
So when we talk to him.
It probably won't be too flattering for me if it's on that angle. But,
I feel you. So, real quick, have you noticed yourself doing anything that's like kind of Pittsburgh-y? I mean, you've only been here for like
a year.
Yeah.
Roughly a year now, right?
Roughly a year. Well, the other day, it was roughly about 45 degrees, which is absolutely freezing. But I took the dog out the front for a shit, and
I thought it was shite.
A shite. And the sun was beating down on my face, and I, much to my own self-humiliation, I thought to myself, God, it's a lovely warm day. And I was just disgusted with myself. Like, what are you talking about? It's 5 degrees Celsius. It is.
Yeah, man.
There's still ice on the side of the road, and I'm going, what a lovely warm day.
So that's like, I felt the same thing. I love this time of year. I told you, when we were pre-gaming, I love this time of year, and I love when the trees start to get a little bit of green.
Sure.
But here's the fun fact for today, folks. Loud dispatch fact of the day. We're going to ask a question. Is the sun closer to the earth in the winter or the summer?
Ooh.
Do you guys know the answer?
I feel like this is a trick question.
No.
I mean, it is and it isn't.
It's closer to the earth in the summer.
No.
What?
No, it is closer to the earth in the winter. The difference is it's the angle of the earth towards the sun in the summer.
Shut up. You
We're
flat earther.
tilted more towards the sun,
Mark
and
is
so
a flat
the
earther.
heat can enter and then it gets trapped. Whereas in the winter, we're closer, but the heat the light is coming directly on and is reflecting off.
That sounds ridiculous.
Nope. Loud dispatch. Fact number 248.
Hey, Bill Nye, I'd like to call you out, Mr. Science Guy. And
I like Bill Nye.
Let us know if that's accurate or not, if you're listening to...
Yeah, I mean, if you listen and you know that I'm right, go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
If you know that I'm wrong,
Mark,
I'm not, but... Yeah.
Would you like to introduce us to a news story before we get into...
I do.
Before we get into something
activity.
that... So Aussie Rick is going to... he brought something today. I'll let him explain more. But if you look on the table there, you can see some toast. We're going to actually do something with that toast here in a minute. But first, a news story from Mark.
In the news today,
What's in the news?
we're going to focus a little bit on some Australian news.
Oh, wonder why.
Why won't that link work? Fuck.
That's interesting.
Let's go to this one then.
Why don't you have my Wi-Fi password, dude? Like, everybody has it.
What's it trying to replace something? I don't know why I don't. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I should just give it to you.
Yeah, you probably should.
Well, not on air, but...
No. That would be great, though. All right, for
I
some
mean,
reason, these links
you'd
don't
still
work
have to
now.
be like
Free
around
internet for everyone.
Yeah, there'd be like 50 people around my house.
What's this
Like,
thing
it's
trying to do?
cool. I'm here for the free Wi-Fi. Like, no, what? No.
Yeah, there'll be like 18 cars parked out front.
Right.
All
Everybody on
their
their laptops. Like, come on.
All right,
man.
this is a good one. All right.
All right, lay it on
All
me.
right.
Lay it on me.
Some Australian news. We're going to go to Australia now. Melbourne holds last ever naked bike ride.
Oh!
Yeah, and there's actually nudies in this article.
There is. Are you going to post these articles?
I will post these articles.
Okay.
So no more nudes is bad news for Australians who like biking in the buff. Melbourne held a naked biking event on Sunday in honor of the aptly titled World Naked Bike Ride Day.
World
Yeah,
Naked
and there's a
Bike Ride
picture of a
Day.
dude's butt right there.
Real quick, before we go any further, Aussie Rick, is this a real thing?
I've never heard of it, but I'm a believer.
Aren't you from Melbourne?
Well, I've come from Melbourne, but I mean, just generally ride around naked as is. So,
Wait,
so is,
all right, maybe I'm bluffing there.
is
No, we don't
nakedness
really-
something that
is more common.
yeah.
Well, we have nude beaches. Every city, every town's got a nude beach.
Do
And
they?
They do,
I
yeah.
don't think Pittsburgh does. I mean, it's like nude bathing down at the Mon or something. I don't know. Maybe it's a possibility.
Yeah, nude beaches are a fairly common thing.
All right, that's been posted, everybody.
That's very.
Although this is I'm telling you, not like you're live right now. Although we could do that.
We could go for it, man. Open it up on your phone, man.
Well, I'm reading the articles.
Well, yeah, you are. It's true. It's very true. Sorry, we got these pop screens.
So, anyways,
we're trying to sound better. We got these pop
Christ.
screens, so just deal with it.
ignore what's going on there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we'll figure stuff out here.
So, anyways, back to Melbourne, or you got to say what? Melbourne.
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 Yeah, if you say Melbourne, we'll look at you like, what, you idiot.
You fluffy idiot.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I could see that.
Melbourne.
I could see that.
The event is held in various cities around the world, usually in mid-March for Southern Hemisphere cities and June for the Northern Hemisphere. Yeah, I feel
Makes
like this
sense.
is so dangerous.
Yeah.
In Australia especially. Like, first of all, these people have these bike seats like riding up their butt crack, right?
Right.
If you're a girl riding somewhere else,
Right.
And I don't know. I feel like everything eats you alive there. A fly might like devour one of your nipples or something. I don't know. I
It
just
could
feel like
happen.
this is so
I
dangerous.
feel like it could happen.
Look at that. Look at that dude's butt.
See, that's so weird.
But they all have funny things painted on them. So I posted this, but I also said not safe for work.
Yeah,
There is
yeah.
nudity in this. Do not open this at work.
I mean, you can if you got a cool
you
boss.
got a cool boss,
but like,
yeah. So I don't know. I mean, you've never seen this? This hasn't
No,
happened?
I've never heard of it, but we do have lots of wacky festivals like that. So
When was
that's
this article posted? Let's find that out.
That's a good question. That's a question. When was it posted?
Oh, 2016, March 1st, 2016.
That's interesting.
5 years ago.
very
Huh,
nice.
5 years ago.
You
now.
were in Australia.
I was indeed, yes.
You in Melbourne?
I was close to Melbourne.
So this guy here, Aussie Rick, has spent a lot of his time traveling Australia, right?
Indeed, I have, yes.
Yeah. So he's
very well
all
versed.
over. Yeah, he's really kind of traveled, and he says not a lot of stuff will kill you there, but I don't know.
Yes, the danger factor's highly overrated. We do have these killer animals, but they're rarely seen or heard from. So I'm personally more scared of bears than anything in Australia. So.
Bears in Australia?
No, your bears.
Oh, yeah.
Our bears aren't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
You're bigger than most of our bears. You're bigger than 90% of our bears.
Yes.
So, there are
Just
some
as hairy,
400
too.
pounders out there,
He
300,
said
but
just as hairy, too. Get the hell out of here. Shut up. That's hilarious.
Yes.
yeah, I'd be more scared of a mountain lion than a bear.
Oh, shit, yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
mountain lions, like, those things are bad
Fucking
motherfuckers.
right, man.
Did you see the video of the guy who was jogging? He was out in like
Yes,
Colorado
I
or
saw
something.
it.
Yeah, and this mountain lion, I guess he comes across the cubs, and this mother starts chasing him, and he's backing up, and he's filming this whole thing like fuck, and it's like jumping at him, right?
yeah, of course
Oh my god, it was scary. Holy cow! That is why I carry firearms. It's not really for two-legged predators. It's for scary fucking mountain lions. That's it. That's all I'm
Yeah.
scared of.
I feel you. I just also feel like I'm probably never going to be like attacked by a mountain lion. Like, does that?
Oh,
make
I'm
sense?
sure
Like-
that's a
like-
yeah.
like-
I mean, but
like,
this guy probably.
legitimately, like,
I bet this guy thought the same thing too.
That's a very valid point.
You know what I mean? He's like, he runs this path every day.
You ever watch those, like, what is that, State Farm, where they like play the most ridiculous like albums where
We covered it.
we've covered it, we've seen it, we know a thing because we've seen a thing. Like, some of that shit, you're like, that really happened? Like,
I couldn't
what
have.
the-
Some
yeah.
of that couldn't have.
I feel like, yeah, that's total bullshit, but whatever. Anyway, so Aussie Rick, speaking of your well-versed self of Australia, with this toast, what do you have
yes.
in
Oh
mind?
yes, let's do that.
You boys today have the pleasure of tasting an Australian delicacy.
Oh,
I think the viewers may have an idea of what I'm onto here.
I come from a land down under.
It is Vegemite.
oh, veggie.
It is
So-
the infamous salty spread from Australia.
Up until-
I have some right here.
Up until I met you, and we got you that first jar here.
Yeah.
I thought it was a burger patty. I thought Vegemite was magic meat, is what I thought it was, like the veggie meat. Yeah.
Magic meat.
I think somebody told me that back in like grade school, a teacher or something, and I always thought it was like a meat substitute. And find out it's a spread. It's a salty
It is.
spread,
It's
right?
a salty yeast extract spread.
Oh, God.
Look,
Oh, this is going to be a good news story, too.
this is going to be fun to watch you boys try this. Just make sure you have a beverage on hand.
We're going to need a knife. I got a knife.
You got a knife?
You got a
I
knife
got a
for
knife
me?
here.
You got a knife.
All
We
right.
got a knife.
We got a knife. We got a
no.
knife.
We got a knife.
No, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
That's a fucking knife.
This is a knife.
That is
that's
a
a
knife.
Vegemite
Yeah,
spreader,
okay.
huh?
All right, let's get this going.
Is this the
man.
first knife you got as a youth in Australia?
Yes, I skinned my first wallaby with this when I was about 6 years old. And, yeah, his name was Fluffy, and he
He was a fan.
food. So
Oh, the smell got really weird down here.
the smell is confronting, to say the least.
It is.
Yeah,
Damn.
it really is.
I feel like I'm eating some wheat germ stuff.
Well, why don't you, while you're doing that, why don't you explain to us what exactly Vegemite is?
It's a yeast extract.
Okay.
My understanding is back in the 1920s, they had a whole bunch of leftover yeast from the breweries. And they thought, well, how can we put this to use without having to waste it?
Makes sense.
And some mad genius, some
Someone
mad
who hates his
scientist, someone who hates people, decided he was going to make it into a spread. And it very quickly became popular, and yeah, it's just wonderful stuff.
I can't believe it. Just by the smell of it, I can't believe it became popular at all.
I haven't hit the smell yet.
This is a nice thin spread, so
Okay.
you might want to try that end where it's most thick.
Okay.
There you go, Cheech.
All right. Same
Go,
thing.
go
All
for
right.
gold. Go
All
for
right.
gold. It's salty. It's soyish.
It's
Very soyish, yes.
Yeah.
But I
Very
can't say that I
soyish, yeah.
hate it.
You can't
No.
say that you hate it.
No.
Gentlemen,
like-
I
it's-
can't tell you how much that means to me to hear that. That's
I
one-
can't
I
say. It's
honestly-
actually not bad.
yeah. It's actually kind of good. Like I'm
holy
not
shit.
like
Oh, eat the rest
God
of that.
bless America.
Yeah.
God bless you, boys.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. That's a good
like
spread.
like
Oh,
if
my
Vegemite
lord.
was sold at the stores, I might like actually consider this.
All right,
like,
now have a whiff of the jar, just for a more intense experience.
It's not. I like it.
Oh.
Now you get it.
No, I still don't mind it.
Oh no, I get it. I get it.
It's
Yeah.
good though. It's actually like good.
No, it's good, but that smell is
All right,
not.
It's
I'm never gonna
confronting.
get it off this knife now.
Just lick
No.
it clean, you'll be right.
You're gonna be smelling that
Nah.
for weeks.
I think something like 90 to 95% of Australian households have Vegemite in the cupboard or in the
I
fridge.
believe it. I
Like,
believe.
I believe it.
everybody. I mean, I really couldn't think of anybody back home who doesn't like Vegemite. We just
That's good.
Our,
It's
our
okay.
mothers
It's
give it to
actually
us when we're
good.
kids, and we just love it.
I mean, in all honesty, I liked it. Like,
All
I'm,
right.
I'm not complaining. Yeah, like it was like salty, but it was like salty in all the right places. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Like, you know what
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
mean? Like it had good flow to it, good taste.
Nice. I mean, as
For what it
appealing
is,
as Nutella
especially too. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of crazy. I really was expecting much worse.
You can't tell behind the pop screen, but I really am licking this knife clean.
He is. I'm a witness.
Kind of
to it.
good.
All right. Well, that's brilliant.
Yeah. All right.
I'm stoked.
Aussies, you guys got something right.
Yeah, I enjoy this.
Now
guys.
you just need
like,
some. Now you just need some fucking Taco Bells there.
Fucking well played. Get yourself some Taco Bells and keep the Vegemite. Yo, what if you did a taco with Vegemite? Oh my god,
Christ, this stuff is everywhere on this thing.
it really
Holy
is.
Christ.
No, you missed like a big glob.
I know. I'm not even gonna fuck with it.
Well,
No,
I do have some happy news.
What's that?
A friend of mine sent me a link, and apparently Taco Bell are heading to Australia.
There you go.
Wow.
All right.
They're going to be opening 30 stores or something like that in Sydney and Brisbane.
Are you
Good.
hearing this, guys? This is amazing
Fantastic.
news.
So I'm
That's
getting,
like the best news we've broken ever.
Yeah, dude.
I'm getting in touch with all my people and going, please support this wonderful company, because when I get back home, I want there to be Taco Bell everywhere. 'Cause
You will
it's
love
amazing.
it.
I'm telling you, if you guys did like a a taco that had like Vegemite and then like refried beans and then like that.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes, that's working.
praise Jesus! That sounds amazing.
We don't normally do that on
sounds-
this.
That sounds like
podcast.
no, but Jesus, that
does sound good.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds really good.
So I'll tell you what, though, the lingering aftertaste is not as pleasant.
it's not.
The initial taste is good.
It
and
does
it's,
hang
I
around.
it's hard to wash it out.
I get why you said have something to wash it out with now. Yeah,
yeah.
It's not
But-
working.
But in all honesty, it's not that bad either.
No.
Like it's
I could
really
eat that.
like,
I could
yeah,
eat that,
like,
no
I
problem.
would definitely be able to eat that.
Especially
now,
on a better piece of bread, like if you had like a 9 grain or
man,
something,
you
you
fucking
know.
with my bread, yo.
No, I'm just saying one with more
I'm
flavor.
just saying.
Yeah.
I made that bread.
No, you didn't.
I made the
You did
bag
not
it
make
went
that
in.
bread.
I even put the label on the bag that says Aldi's.
I got a printer in the garage.
I do have a quick Vegemite story for you.
Oh,
Shoot it.
please.
I was
lay on
at
us.
a backpacker joint in Melbourne many years ago, and there's this European fella there, and he's, you get free toast and cereal with your stay there. So he's got 4 or 5 bits of toast buttered up, and then he just starts heaping a pile of Vegemite onto his plate, and it's quite clear to us that this guy doesn't know what he's doing. So he then slathers it on. He must think it's some kind of chocolate spread or something. Slathers it on nice and thick. We're all watching him. Everyone around me, I'm like, watch this, watch this, watch this. He takes one big bite of it, spits it all over the table, runs straight to the toilet to vomit. He just did not know what he was doing. It was almost like a car crash you could see about to happen.
Just watching it.
And I'm
in slow
watching it going,
motion.
this is great.
It's a train accident waiting to happen.
Watch this, he's going to be sick.
What does Vegemite cost?
Jar that size would cost about $3 or $4 back home.
Oh, that's not bad.
Now, what about here?
Well, a mate of mine got that for me off Amazon. I think he paid about
I think it's like $10 or
$10
something when we got it. Yeah.
Yeah, $10.
Wow.
Money well spent. There's only a little
Yeah.
bit left, which makes me sad, but I'm just going to have to order more.
I
I
understand.
keep asking my wife to buy me some, and she refuses. Naturally. She's got to kiss me.
Trista, it's not that bad.
She's got to kiss me, and she's...
Did she try it?
Yeah, she's not a fan.
Okay.
Not a
It's
fan.
not
Really?
bad.
Yeah,
Cassie
I
would
don't
like
know.
that, I'll bet. I'll bet Cassie would like that.
I bet you Faith would like that. Faith likes weird flavors, and
Yeah.
I'm all for her liking that. Like,
Yeah,
that's cool.
it's good
'cause
shit.
I'm like,
It's good shit.
Brilliant.
All right, so here's something for you. So, what's your favorite Pittsburgh thing? Like, since you've lived here for like a year or so, what I mean,
I'm
like,
guessing it's fries on sandwiches.
I mean, we've already covered that. So something
else.
Like,
That's pretty fun.
it
Squirrels. I know I talk about them a lot, but we don't have squirrels or squirrels.
That's because you did. Everything ate them.
They
The
weren't
huntsman spider ate them.
they weren't vicious enough. I really love them. Every time I go outside and see them running around, I'm like a little kid going, "Oh, squirrel, squirrel!"
Like a dog with ADD.
oh my god,
Hey, how are you? Squirrel!
I love them. Yeah.
I love it.
Hummingbirds. We don't have.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
They're cool. Yeah.
Really
It's funny.
beautiful.
I've had these
Right,
conversations
you
with him
don't
before.
have like
Yeah.
hummingbirds.
No, right?
No, I don't think
Because
I've
the
never seen
fucking
them.
other birds ate them.
So let me ask you this: like,
The pterodactyls ate them.
like we see squirrels, we see pigeons, we see like all these like hummingbirds and shit. Like we see this all on a regular basis. But like for you waking up in Australia, what do you see on a regular basis?
Well, the bird songs
Death.
really loud in Australia. You wake up, the birds are just going mental.
Okay.
Look, kangaroos. I've legit had people here say to me, "Have you seen kangaroos?" I'm like, "Fuck, I've seen thousands of them."
They're like deer, right?
They're,
They're like our
they're-
deer.
they're much more prolific than deer. There's,
Okay, so
there's
kangaroos are
millions of them. Yeah.
Really?
so
They're everywhere.
kangaroos are like the deer of like
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah, they're
yeah,
like,
but even what he's saying is
like,
there's even,
even
more.
more.
oh
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
There's everywhere.
Are you allowed to
They're
just
everywhere.
shoot them?
Yeah.
You guys don't own guns. That's right.
Yeah, well, farmers, you are allowed
Hunting guns,
single
right?
shot
You're allowed
hunting
shotguns.
Do you,
rifles.
Yeah.
do you eat them? Like, do you
Yeah.
guys, is it like
Yeah,
a
we
dish?
do.
Like, what's a dish with like kangaroo in it?
Well,
I mean,
it's
or is
like
it just
a-
like kangaroo? Like
it's
beef?
a stewing
Like-
meat.
Okay.
You either cook it really fast or really slow.
Okay.
It's like deer. It's very, very rich red color, and there's no fat on it. has
Dude, those fucking things get big.
They
We
get
talked
huge.
about that.
Yeah.
Like, they have pecs and shit. You know what I mean?
I've seen kangaroos over 7 foot tall.
Oh,
you
my
know?
God.
And they're
that'd be
shredded,
scary as
absolutely
shit.
shredded.
The thing would roll back on its tail and kick you 50 yards.
Fucking
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Well, these
yeah.
roos can jump 20 yards in a single bound.
Wow.
You know? So-
Jesus Christ, man.
But,
Ruse.
Crazy.
Listen to this Aussie.
I'm a fan. I love my curry, so if I'm going to cook kangaroo, I put it in a curry or a stew,
Curry.
you know, something like that.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not as commonly eaten as it should be.
Right.
But you'll find it in every grocery store in the meat section. There'll be little packets of kangaroo steaks there.
Well, as a side note, I think this is kind of funny because, like, the way that you talk about like eating kangaroo, like, and I'm not condoning this, I'm not saying anything. I just want to bring this story up. A few years ago, during Restaurant Week here in Pittsburgh, there was a chef from Canada that actually served horse meat. Okay,
Yeah.
and everybody like was like, "No, you can't serve horse meat."
Pony.
But meanwhile, in Canada, horse meat is like one of their main sources of like meat protein. Like
Yeah.
they eat horses.
Well,
Like
it's like China. It's dog.
yeah, like
They have like dog
That's what I'm
festivals
saying.
where hundreds of thousands of dogs are killed.
That's exactly my point. Like there's so many crazy like
Listen, we worry about our culture.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
countries
Yeah.
worry about their own culture.
Right.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
right.
We don't get political on here. We're not gonna start
Right.
now. But I think that's pretty much our stance. Is let's quit
Yeah.
fucking worrying about other cultures.
yeah.
If they want to kill all their dogs, then let them.
Well,
not my problem.
Gentlemen,
So,
I have eaten horse.
I would totally.
Yeah.
How is it?
It's just like beef.
I bet it's tough as hell.
Yeah, I had it.
I bet it's a lot tougher, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little bit tougher. I
can
had
see
it
that,
in
yeah.
Switzerland. I was visiting a friend of mine.
World traveler.
And he's going, I'm going to get you a horse steak. And I'm like, yeah, sure you are, buddy.
right.
Took me to the markets, and there's a butchery there that only sells horse meat. And you
my God,
walk in there,
that's so crazy.
there's a plastic, like, ceramic sort of horse head
Right.
at the entrance to the door.
Oh man.
Oh, horsey. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
And
I'm all for it.
The steak was about this big. It was ginormous.
I love animals.
Oh, it was delicious.
I love animals, but I do not deny that we are the apex race. Or
Yeah, man.
like
I
not
mean,
race, but we're the apex
yeah, dude. Like,
Creature.
creature, yeah. And we were designed to eat things, and
So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and change this.
well, so I actually had a good one.
Yeah.
We're gonna go right into one of our sponsors, the Buddy Bandana.
Oh,
we do love
Buddy
animals.
Bandana.
Buddy
Yeah.
Bandana.
Yeah,
Use
well
code
played.
WOOF. You get
Yeah.
20% off.
You do.
You can get matching swag for you and your pet.
You can
know,
get-
bandanas for
get
you to both to
this
wear. You can do mask and a
and, like,
bandana and
bandanas.
stuff. So
Yeah.
check them out. BuddyBandana.com.
Masks.
The
It's
Buddy
crazy.
Bandana.
Why don't we do one more?
Oh, let's talk about Lighter Bro.
Oh, who should we talk about?
LighterBro.com.
Lighter Bro.
Lighter Bro.
Lighter Bro.
Lighter Bro.
Lighter Bro.
So,
And while we're on this subject, why don't we talk about something that we were just talking about earlier?
oh, well, wait. Let's finish Lighter Bro business.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so 20% off. Use code LOUD at LighterBro.com.
LighterBro.com. We use it.
We
You
use it.
should use it too.
You should use it too. And we're gonna do a giveaway.
Yes.
We're gonna set it up here this week.
Mark and I have decided that we want to give back to the people that actually
You
are
loudies.
listening. And like the people that watch our YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Like even if you just give it a view and like give us a subscribe, like
Give it a
man,
thumbs
we
up.
appreciate it.
We
Yeah,
do,
you know
we
what I
do,
mean?
yeah.
Smash that like
Smash
button.
the like button.
Smash the like.
Ring
I
that
think-
bell.
I
Yeah.
think that's what the kids are saying these days. I'm not even sure. Like
I've
I've
heard
been
that
listening to him years ago. So
So,
Yeah.
but anyway, like Mark and I want to give back to you guys.
yeah, so we're gonna do a giveaway of Lighter Bro and FatAssGlass.com. Use code LOUD for 10% off at FatAssGlass.com too.
yes,
So we're gonna do a $25 mystery box from Fat Ass Glass.
which you watched on Revealing on episode 26.
We got some
right?
sick shit.
We had some really cool shit that we got.
Definitely. So we're gonna do that, and we're also going to throw in a Lighter Bro with all the cool accessories.
We're gonna throw in a lighter bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get
The
we're
ones
gonna
that
get one of
we
their
use.
custom. They're
Not-
like it's gonna be a high end Lighter Bro. It's one of
Yeah,
their like
yeah.
minimum run.
Yeah.
And it's gonna have all the clip and all that other good shit. And
Didn't
we'll
you
throw a
say
Bic
something
lighter
about
in there
black
with
and
it.
gold or something.
Yeah, I
like
think
that?
the one I'm gonna get is black with gold tools,
Mm-hmm.
or we could do the gold with the black tools. But I think the black with gold look better. But we'll throw in. I'll get a Bic lighter for it, and
Listen,
We'll do all that good shit.
mind you, this is a privately run podcast, meaning that Mark and I run this podcast for
No one's
nothing.
investing in this
right.
thing.
We just do this because we enjoy doing it. So
We feel like we have to bribe you guys to like us.
All
So
we're asking is just like,
Let's be honest here.
subscribe to our YouTube channel.
things.
we'll pay you to give us subscriptions.
Listen, you might giggle on your way to work. That's all we're saying. And with that said, Mark, why don't you lead us into the next story?
Well, so stay tuned.
Follow us on social media. Stay tuned on social media and everything else in our following
We'll post it.
Yeah,
We want you to share it and all that good
what
shit.
the details are of like how to win the contest, but we're gonna get you a $25 mystery box from fatassglass.com.
Yep.
And a lighter bro. That's
We'll do the
high-end lighter
the
bro.
dry herb one. You know.
Yeah, we'll do the dry herb, or if you hit us up and you're like, "Yo, I like that,"
Yeah,
we'll do the dab one.
I mean, we're gonna
whatever
buy
you
it.
want.
We're gonna buy it. We're gonna
Yeah.
buy it before we do the
This is coming
giveaway.
out of
So.
our pockets because we love you guys. So thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching if you are. And let's go into our next story.
All right, so the
Mark,
next
what do you
news
got?
story, we're going to
News
Florida.
story.
We're going to Florida where it's
Florida,
always
people.
fucked up and hot.
Hold up, real
Whoa,
quick,
almost
real quick.
spilled-
Aussie Rick, do you know about like the Florida stories? Like,
Yeah,
are you,
Florida man's made it down under.
You mean the guy that like ate the other guy's face off?
Well, it's just like
Which
the
one?
headline Florida man and then the news
yeah.
story on from there.
That's yeah.
I understand there's some
Yep.
pretty weird units down that way.
Oh yeah. Florida's just So a lot of crazies go where it's warm, so they can be crazy outdoor all the time.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's you
Makes
just gotta
sense, right?
Makes sense.
yeah.
Makes sense.
So
yeah.
all right, Florida man proposes using rings stolen from other lover.
Stop. Stop.
Yeah.
Read that again.
Florida man proposes
Uh-huh.
using rings stolen from other lover.
All right, Aussie Rick. Aussie Rick. What do you think of that?
I don't even know where to begin with that. Stolen from other lover.
You don't even get it yet.
Stolen from other lover.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
proposes to his new.
He proposes.
I see.
No. So if you read this properly,
enterprising?
a man proposes to his girlfriend using rings stolen from another
a
girlfriend.
different girlfriend. He stole her fucking rings.
Oh, this guy.
That's rather bold.
I don't
what I'm gonna
understand
say.
how people carry on, have cheaters. Like, I don't understand how you have another girlfriend, let alone like people that are married to three other
Bro.
people. What
And,
the
like,
fuck? I can't even
afford,
keep
like,
one life
another-
straight.
Yeah, for real, dude. That shit's
You got to be
crazy.
living on credits. I mean, it's got to be credit cards all the time.
I don't know, Aussie Rick. What's your take on that?
I think that's rather bold.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. How do
So
you, how do
let's
you
get
keep
into
it
this.
together?
Detectives said the victim saw her boyfriend's new fiance wearing a wedding band and engagement ring identical to her own from a prior marriage. This is in Orange City, Florida.
Of course it is.
A Florida man stole an engagement ring and wedding bands from a girlfriend and used them to propose to another girlfriend, according to authorities.
You never do that. You never do that.
I mean,
That's
you
like a
don't
big
even.
no-no,
It's not good
like-
policy.
You don't.
really.
First of all,
Right.
you don't steal them from a girlfriend to give to another girlfriend.
Right.
I
That'd
mean-
be like being like, "Yo, hey, this is my ex-wife's wedding dress. Would you like to wear it on our wedding?"
Well, here's the other thing: is why the hell is the girl wearing the wedding band too?
Well, she didn't
It-
know.
She stole it engaged. So,
Did she know?
Volusia County Sheriff's deputies said Thursday they have issued an arrest warrant for Joseph Davis, 48, who had
course.
not been found as of Friday.
Right.
Wait, when was this? First of all, how old is our news stories?
It's probably.
Oh, this is February 12th of 2021. Cool.
There we go. This is a
Yeah, this is
Relevant.
good. Their investigation started earlier this year when a woman from Orange City, Florida, told detectives she had discovered her boyfriend
Right.
was actually engaged to someone else.
What?
Oh, no! Dun, dun, dun! When she looked up the fiance's Facebook page, she noticed a photo of her wearing a wedding band and engagement ring that was identical to her own from a prior marriage. You don't wear the wedding band until you get married. So either she's the fiance wearing a wedding band prematurely, or it was welded to the engagement. You know they do that; they'll weld them together. That could have been soldered. Yeah.
It could've
Okay,
been.
maybe.
It could have. Maybe, but you're really giving some credit there. But go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if we're dealing with like the
Yeah.
top of the
you feel me? Like.
top of the income pool here.
Yeah, yeah, we don't know where we're.
When the
ranging
Orange
at.
City woman checked her jewelry box, she found her rings were missing, as were several other pieces of jewelry, including a
Interesting.
diamond ring that belonged to her grandmother.
Of course.
The total value of the stolen property was about $6,270, according to the sheriff's office. So basically, if you read on, I'll post this new story as well. He's now run from both of them. And he's on the run again.
Obviously,
and
like-
they haven't found him, as far as I know, as far as the... Oh, there he is, too. Oh, man, this guy's like...
Oh, I can't wait.
He's
to
suave
see
looking,
post
too,
it.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
He's
check
got-
it
what's
out
he
on
wearing, though?
Facebook.
What's
Just-
Saint-
Just click on the link.
I
and
think he's
look
got a
at it.
St. Christopher medal on, too, which
He's
is
got
for
con man
travelers.
written all over his face.
Yeah, you know. Look at it.
does,
He's
he
got...
does.
He's
He
a
does.
bad
He
motherfucker,
does.
actually, man.
He's
Look
got
at that.
like look that he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna con you.
I think he'd tear you up, too, man. You ain't... You know, you need to shoot this guy with something big.
Do you see people like that in Australia?
Holy
Like,
shit.
I know your crime rate is like down in Australia compared to America, but
Yeah.
like,
They don't even carry guns, the police.
that's what I'm saying.
No, the police do carry guns.
Oh, do they really?
They do, yeah.
I know in England they lock them in their they're in the boot.
In the boot.
In the
Leave
boot.
in the boot.
Oh, very nice,
Oh,
Maggie.
man.
Very
I
nice.
got you. See,
Very nice.
That's very
we're cultural
nice,
here,
man.
baby. Very nice, very nice.
Stick it in the boot.
All right, so
Stick it in the
like,
boot.
what are your thoughts? Like, you've been here for a minute now. Like, do you think the violence level, or like what they report on? Like, I don't know if you follow anything like American news or like Pennsylvania news or like anything. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Like,
Well, America has an image, back home,
Yeah.
of being dangerous, violent, guns everywhere.
Do you feel like that now that you've been here?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I
you
don't.
should. We haven't done our job, America.
I have seen people with just pistols strapped to the side of them walking down the street.
sure,
Which
sure.
completely shocks
Right.
me to my
Me?
core every time. Every time I see it, I'm completely stunned and
You're like,
gobsmacked
what
by
the
it. But
fuck just happened here?
yeah, but
Hit the ground real quick. Oh shit!
Yeah,
They're
but
coming for us.
no, I haven't found American society to be particularly frightening or scary compared to the image that it does have around the world.
It really we come off as like the streets are so dangerous all the
Yeah,
time and shit.
yeah.
Like it's lawless Wild West still.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, it very
Well,
much is the
Do you
image.
guys call us the colonies?
No.
England
No.
calls us the colonies. I just want to
Hold
put that
on,
out
hold
there.
on. I want to throw something out there, and like Aussie Rick, this is like what I'm getting at is like, so my daughter watches Peppa Pig, right? And they had a brand new episode, and this episode was them going to America for the first time. And like 90% of the episode is like them like going through the Midwest of like just all cowboys. They like hit New York and then they hit the Midwest and then like they hit like
Cowboys
the
are in
middle of the
Ohio.
year. And then like yeah, it's like cowboys are everywhere. Like, did you think when you came over here everybody was gonna be wearing cowboy boots and like cowboy hats and shit? Like, is that what you thought?
I
Like,
didn't, but I went.
Or was it more inner city stuff? Like it was
Yeah.
gonna be like,
Yeah.
it was
Social-
gonna be like thugs
Well,
and everything.
I thought it would be a bit more hood.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on, hold on. My initial instinct was like, has social media like changed your image on the United States? Let me ask you that.
No, I don't think so.
No?
just being here has changed the image in my mind. Just,
Okay.
Because I mean, Australia, America, it's like they say in Pulp Fiction. We got all the same shit. It's just a little bit different, you know.
Just called
That
something
makes
different.
sense.
Just a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
different.
A
so-
royale with cheese.
A royale with cheese.
Right. Well played.
we-
Yeah, that's one of the best, right?
Yeah, I mean, we call Burger King Hungry Jacks. I mean, just little
And,
differences like that.
McDonald's is
Yeah.
Macca's, right?
Macca's, yeah.
Macca's.
Macca's. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But Australia and America, sort of the social conduct's a little bit different, but basically they're very, very similar countries.
I would
See,
believe
and
that,
that's-
Very,
Yeah.
very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's like a
Except for
very-
everything over there kills you.
Yeah, but over here, all the people kill you. So
Now
yeah,
with a fucking
Yeah, but
thing
you know,
like that, Jesus
You
Christ.
can reason with people. You can't reason
Yeah.
with a fucking
Yeah.
14-foot crocodile.
That's true.
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
That's crazy, man.
That's
Like-
that's why Aussie Rick has this.
yeah. That's exactly. Yeah.
That's right. That's the
No, he
croc,
doesn't.
the
It's
Croc
mine.
Slayer 3000.
Christ. It actually has a name. That's crazy.
Oh man, dude, I really want to go to Australia though. I'd love to see that.
Well,
Can I
you'll be
ask-
visiting.
Look, I know
I'm sure I will. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I know we talk about movies a lot, but I just have a question for you. Have you ever seen the movie Evil Dead?
Rings a bell. Can't think of it offhand.
Move
Look.
your thing a little closer.
Look, I'm asking you. I just ate my pop screen. Look,
great.
Aussie Rick, I'm asking you a question. If I send
We're calling you out.
Calling you out, sucker.
If I send you the link to this movie, will you watch it?
I
and
will
just-
watch it.
It's
Crocodile Dundee?
No,
Oh.
no, man. Like we're talking about Evil Dead, man. Like
Oh, you've never seen The Evil Dead?
I-
The fuck is wrong with no?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a Sam Raimi movie. It was made, like, you know what I mean? Like, in a time period that this shouldn't have been able to be made.
Yeah.
And, like, he did it on such a low budget. I just think that, like, it's a horror film, obviously, Evil Dead. Right?
Well, that's all you watch,
if you
anyways.
can get it from there. Like, but what I'm saying is like, I want your take on it. Like, you know what I mean?
Is it
Like,
American? Is it Australian?
Oh
What is
no,
it?
it's American. Yeah,
American,
the guy that made it his name is Sam Raimi, which you probably have heard the name, maybe or not.
I haven't, no. But
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like cinema from America to Australia has like it's like weird. Like you guys have your own cinema, we have ours.
do.
Like
we've got some weird shit down there as well.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Like I can.
I'd like to see some of it.
Well, there's a movie called Bad Boy Bubby. I highly recommend you guys watch that.
Bad Boy Bubby.
Bad Boy Bubby. And there's a movie Russell Crowe did back in the mid-90s in Australia called Romper Stomper. That's
Oh my God.
Romper Stomper. You might want to check that one out.
I definitely want to check that one
I
out.
like anything
You gotta-
Russell
you gotta
Crowe's
text
in.
that to me.
He plays a neo-Nazi in Australia, and they go on a bit of a crime spree.
Have you seen American History X yet?
Oh yes, many
Oh.
times. Many times.
See,
Put
that-
your face
So-
on the curb.
Is Hershey chocolate like in Australia?
Yeah, we've got Hershey's.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Because I'm sending
Wow,
Hershey
okay,
chocolate to a guy in I have a friend in Sweden,
Sure.
and he sent me Swedish chocolate, and I meant to like a year ago send him American, and COVID hit, it became a mess.
You got to send him.
I'm gonna send him
Annie's
Hershey's.
sandwich.
No, I can't say he's in Sweden. You know how much it costs
that's the
to
whole
send
point.
fucking chocolate to Sweden?
We'll
Yeah,
freeze it.
do
So-
it, dude.
so-
Take it out of the loud dispatch budget.
put it. It was like 160 through UPS. I was like, fuck off. But so the chocolate he sent me had the sticker in it, right? And when you translated it, it said something like, "If they should ever come to the borders, protect the chocolate with your life." And I was like, yes.
I love it. I love it.
So, anyways, all right.
All right, look, I got one more question because I feel like we've covered like a pretty decent amount of questions. The only question that I have is like we have one more after the next news story, but so far in
Find that.
Pittsburgh,
Though. We're gonna do. I know which one.
yeah, so far in Pittsburgh, you've been here for a year.
Yep.
What has been your favorite like attraction other than Taco Bell? Like, like what have you? Where have you been that like with COVID and everything that you have been to that you've been like, well, this is fucking interesting. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
It's hard to say because, as you said, everything is closed down. Like I still haven't
Yeah.
been to Kennywood.
Oh, man.
I haven't,
We're taking you
haven't
this
been
year.
out.
Yep.
Haven't been to. I think it's Southside.
listen, I'm not even.
You haven't been to the South. I was
No,
down there
holy
before
shit.
I came.
I haven't been
I
there,
ran
so-
down there before I came here. We're like 10
Mark,
miles from there.
Mark,
I
you know-
really like Frick Park. I've been for a walk.
Hiking through the.
Been through a
Yeah.
hike. That's a really beautiful little
It
park
is.
you've got
Yeah.
here.
It is.
Another thing is the divide between Squirrel Hill and Wilkinsburg.
Yeah, dude.
I just can't believe those two neighbourhoods are right next to each other.
I know,
It
I
is
know.
It's so weird.
unbelievable. It's
I
like
know.
I'm in the hood and then bang, I'm in Millionaire Row. It's
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's so
Monopoly.
weird.
It's Boardwalk, and then
Yeah.
right around the corner is
It's
Baltic
incredible.
Place or whatever
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
yeah,
Baltic
yeah.
Avenue. Yeah.
yeah, that's quite amazing.
Yeah.
Quite amazing.
But yeah, look, I just haven't been able to get out and see a lot of the things yet. But as everything opens back up, I'll certainly be able to go
I
and have
think
a look.
we're getting close. I mean, I'm not an
Yeah.
expert, but I think it's coming.
yeah,
I mean, I really love sport, and I want to go and watch a baseball game. And a football game next
I
season.
wanna get you to a Steelers game.
Oh, I'd love to get to a Steelers game.
Dude,
Look,
the atmosphere, especially if we're doing good, is explosive.
in all honesty,
yeah,
in
I'd
all-
love to do that.
It's
Look,
so good.
can-
The best game is the last home game. Everything, giving everything away.
Yeah,
Drinks and
Wait
shit.
a second. Wait a
Good.
second. Wait a second. on air, I want to make sure that this is like known. Can we take you to an event? I don't know what it's going to be yet, whether it's going to be the
Art Fest?
Regatta, the Art Fest,
Picklesburg.
like Picklesburg. Yeah, dude, like whatever you want, man.
Absolutely,
like a
absolutely.
Steelers game, a Pirate game, like a Penguins game.
I'd
Like,
love to go to a Penguins
like,
game as well.
let us know what you want to do, and we will
Yeah.
do it, and we will do it as a live podcast. What do you guys say?
Oh,
Sounds
fucking right.
You down with that?
Of course I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Like we got your tickets, we got your everything, we got your ride. Like you don't got to worry about a goddamn
Brilliant.
thing, but having a good time.
I'll just show
Can we
up
do
and drink
that?
all the beer.
Dead serious. Can we do that for
Absolutely,
you?
right, we can do that.
absolutely. I'd love
I
it.
really want to do that. Mark, are you down with that?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
You down with that? Are you
All
down
right.
with that?
Yeah.
So we've established this. You have shared your Vegemite with us. We would like to share some Pittsburgh with you.
Yeah.
And with that being said, Mark, while you're changing the lights,
I'm fucking
can you,
with the lights.
Can you read the next news
of course I
story?
can, but no, I'm
we
gonna
have a
bring
news
that
story.
News in the news today.
In the news
So this
today.
is worldwide news.
Worldwide.
Question was asked: why do so many adult men keep their mattresses on the floor?
Oh, why do that?
Ah,
Now, when we say that, we mean the mattress does not have a box spring or frame.
Or bed
It is-
frame.
It's just literally a fucking mattress on the floor.
well, I mean, if you're not going to use a frame, you don't need a box spring.
I agree, but I'm just saying, like,
All
it
right.
doesn't have any of that. None of that.
Despite most bed frames costing less than a month's worth of cold brews, they obviously don't drink as much as Rick. There appears to be an epidemic of grown-ass men refusing to hoist their mattresses onto one. We investigate. It has recently come to my attention that there is a widespread phenomenon of men who can, judging by the size of their watches and the caliber of their Equinox memberships, afford beds, and yet choose to sleep instead on mattresses on the floor. What the fuck is he laughing at? Is that even the funny
it's
part yet? Oh,
I think it's hilarious.
I thought you were laughing at me or something.
No, like you're spending money on like watches and like clothes and jewelry, and yet you don't
sleep on
have
the
a
floor.
fucking- yeah,
You
like,
can get 2 pallets and
that's what
put your
I'm saying.
mattress on that.
Look, you
and
teach-
it counts.
Look, you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. You teach a man to fish, he eats forever. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And like, this is exactly my point. Like, we have to stay up with like the following norms. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm sitting here with a folding phone. So anyway, go ahead.
All right, so continuing on. This is kind of a weird. This is from Vice News.
Yeah, Vice.
Women who date men have been griping about this for some time. In a 2017 City Pages article entitled "Dear Men, Get Your Damn Mattresses Off the Floor,"
I'm just saying.
Ali O'Reilly wrote, "If I had a punch card for every time I walked into a dude's room and saw a mattress on the floor,
Wow.
I could make a shadow puppet of the Milky Way." You need to raise your standards, Ali.
Oh
You're
my God,
obviously
you do.
looking for the wrong guy.
Yeah.
I want to help. If that means making a list of the places where you can get bed frames for as little as $25 and the Home Depots where you can rent the flatbed truck for very little monies,
Bro, think about that.
I will do that for you. And last year, Nicole Cliff tweeted a thread that went viral about how her husband slept on the floor when they first met. And swarms of men and women responded with tales of resistance from their mostly male anti-bed frame partners.
Really? Why are you anti-bed frame? Why?
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean,
Now, wait a second. We had this conversation outside with Aussie Rick. Aussie Rick, can you...
yes, go ahead.
Yes, look, I am one of the guilty parties who has slept on a mattress on the floor many times in many years. in
Not guilty.
Many places.
Not guilty. Just wondering.
I'm blaming you. You're guilty as fuck.
I really have no idea why. It's just comfortable for me. I like it. I like to be close to the earth. I really have no explanation for why that is, but it's comforting to me to be close to the ground.
No, it makes sense, I guess. You know, if that's what you want, man. Like, you know, and rightfully so, right? Like, you have that right. Like, you want to be close to the ground. Cool.
Yes, but if I'm presented with a bed frame, I'm more than happy to partake in a risen bed.
What is it? Is it like an unnecessary expense?
Uh,
You know, like Sorry, I was posting that shit. All the news stories have been posted for today.
Nice.
So yeah, I've always slept in a bed with a frame and a box spring, and one of those reasons is when I get up out of bed, I don't want to do a push up. I don't want to like do a squat thrust to get up out of bed. You know what I mean?
sense.
Like, I want like I feel like
you don't want to be like.
yeah, you got to like stand all the way up from a push up position or something.
Sure.
Whereas I could just swing my legs over and the momentum carries me up and I'm sitting up. Then it's like, all right, we're there. You know.
I ain't even gonna lie. I got a bed that sits like 6 feet off the floor.
Yeah, you gotta like run and jump onto it. You know,
like
fucking right.
We literally have steps like for my like dog. God bless his soul, Jonas.
Jonas,
But, like,
love you, brother.
Yeah, like we have steps that like the cats use and now my daughter uses to like get up on the bed because the bed frame is so high off the ground and like the mattress sits so high and like I don't know, it's crazy. Like it's just weird to me to think about like. Just toss a mattress on the floor and we'll be good. Like, you know what I mean?
Like,
or like bring company.
I mean, all right.
over
So
and,
I get like you just moved.
Sure,
you've been there for a few
right.
weeks to a month.
Yeah,
there's a delay sometimes. I get
even
that.
2 months. I'll give you
But
a
like,
3-month grace.
if you get complacent with a mattress on the floor,
Sure.
you need to grow up.
Yeah, yeah. That's like people that sleep like on a mattress
Just
without like like fitted sheet and like no like you're just like I'm just gonna sleep here with a pillow. Like no, dude.
No.
Like,
Sort it out.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you
Thank
just got out
thank
of
you.
prison, I might understand it.
Oh, let's
decent
not even
stint in
go there.
prison.
Look.
I'm just saying.
Let's move on to final thoughts. All right, and final thoughts is going to
Final
be our
thoughts.
5th and final question. I know this episode has seemed
Oh, I like how it's
gone,
guided because I hate doing final thought. I never know what the fuck to say.
Like, no,
Just
final
channel
thoughts.
Jerry Springer and you'll be right.
Final thoughts. Is
You are
actually-
the father.
This is actually going to be great. Aussie Rick, if you could do your best Yinzer impression for us in a Pittsburgh or an American accent. Say something like a little bit of what you can say.
I apologize in advance. This is going to be terrible.
No, this is
okay.
going to be fucking
But,
fantastic.
Yeah, it's gonna be gold.
It's going to be awesome. You guys are going to listen to this and be like, that's awesome!
Yeah, I went downtown the other week. I went down.
Somebody from Pittsburgh, a Pittsburgh article
Yeah.
where they pronounce it Yuinz.
Yeah, and you're
Yuins.
like, wow.
Yuins.
Yuns.
It's Yins. Yins.
Yuns.
Yins guys. What Yins guys doing?
I quite like the word. I mean, it's
great. We just have no idea where
Yins
the
is a
fuck
cool
it
word.
came
I mean,
from.
It's
I
a
like
good
it.
word.
Where
yeah,
did it come
like-
from? What was the what 2 words were they shortening to come up
I don't
with?
know, man.
Exactly. How on earth did that word
Yuins.
come to exist? I
Look,
don't know.
in the next few episodes, Mark's going to have some facts about Pittsburgh that you may or may
Oh,
not
no.
have known. Oh, do you have
We'll
one
throw-
ready?
yeah, I have
I'll
ready.
tell you
We'll throw
what, why
one
don't
out
you
right
make
now,
that your
yeah.
final thought?
That's gonna be my final thought.
Mark's
because
final thought today is going to be
we're gonna do a Pittsburgh fact.
Yeah, a
All right.
Pittsburgh fact that you may or may not know.
I don't want to edit that. Yeah, go. Duh. Fuck. What?
Oh, what the hell?
All right. So, Pittsburgh fact of the day for episode 29.
Episode 29.
What the fuck is this? Go
I
away.
have no idea.
A news article or something. Maybe they want me to say it. There's some good ones here.
Pick one.
Pittsburgh has more days of rain and snow than Seattle, Washington.
Oh, fuck you, Seattle.
Right?
What's up? No, I'm
Right?
just kidding.
That
If you're listening-
That's really shitty.
that is really shitty.
Because you think of Seattle and I think depression.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And meanwhile, like here in Pittsburgh, it's really actually sunny quite often.
Yeah.
We
That
think.
really surprises me because I actually,
Yeah, isn't
I actually
that-
said this to my lady a couple of weeks ago. I was like, you know what? I love how it never rains here. And she goes, the fuck are you talking about? I said,
Yeah.
Oh, well,
just
it's
wait.
been winter.
Just
So
wait.
it's 'cause
yeah.
it's too cold to
yeah.
rain.
Yeah.
But I mean, really can't remember the last time it rained.
Oh, it floods like fucking hell in South
Yeah,
Hills.
wait-
all the
wait-
time.
I mean, I've come from Melbourne where it rains all the time. It's
Does it rain a lot in Melbourne?
constantly raining in Melbourne. Melbourne's considered a cold city in Australia. Probably wouldn't be considered cold here, but
No, it's probably tropical here.
Pittsburgh on a great.
Miami-esque. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Four Keys.
yeah, that does surprise me because
Yeah.
and it's not very windy here either, which is
What the fuck is wrong with you?
quite pleasant
Bro,
to me.
have you been on my deck?
Well,
It's
yeah.
always windy.
Yeah,
It's never not
I was
windy.
chilled to the bone earlier when we were out on the deck, so I can get that.
You'll go under the deck.
Yeah.
To smoke a cigarette. But
But that does surprise me, I must
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
So with that
that's a
being
good one.
said,
That's my final thought.
my final thought here today is I just want to thank Aussie Rick for being on this show. I
right.
cannot
Fucking
wait.
right.
Honestly, dude, I cannot wait to take you. And that's gonna be like a live podcast. Like we'll tape it obviously and edit it, but like
Yeah.
we want to take you someplace fun. We want to take you wherever you want to go. We want to make
Yeah.
it like
Can we throw
So
an
that-
Aussie Rick gets his green card party?
oh, we are
yeah, yeah.
definitely fucking doing that.
we're gonna
dude.
video that. We'll do it on
We are
location. We'll do an
definitely
Aussie
doing
Rick.
that. Yeah.
Welcome to America.
Yeah, dude, that's
Definitely.
for sure.
Definitely,
That's definitely
um,
happening.
I like to party.
It's a great pleasure for me to be here, gents. Thank you for having me.
Man, we
And,
are
thank
so
you, brother.
happy. Thank you for being
and for all
on, man.
and for all the viewers, feel free to throw out some questions
Got
on
some meat
Facebook.
hooks.
If you've ever wanted to know anything about Oz, I'm your man. I know.
You know, how,
bloody
can
everything.
how can they reach you though? Through Loud Dispatch, I guess.
Yeah, get on-
it to you.
yeah, just get on the
'Cause
Loud
You are
Dispatch Facebook
mysterious.
page.
Nobody knows who he is.
Who
but
is
me.
Aussie Rick, really? I mean,
Who
no
is
one knows.
Aussie Rick?
That's
The
why I'm
pop
wearing the
screen does
face
so
mask
well.
to just heighten the mystery a little bit.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
One of these days we're gonna reach over, and pull down the mask.
Yank it off.
Yep.
My
So-
freak scarred face will be on display.
So we know now that if you reach out to Loud Dispatch, we will get to Aussie Rick.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
we will get your answer.
Anything
I have a
you've
direct
wa-
line to him at any time.
Yes.
Anything you've wanted to know about Oz, fire your questions in. Make sure you subscribe, hit like, all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
Good. Yes. Thank you. Subscribe.
Listen.
like,
Make sure you do that.
Find
Support
us on
the
YouTube.
boys.
Loud
Support the
Dispatch.
boys.
Yeah. Help us out, guys. We love you.
Yeah,
We
we
want to
really-
keep
we
doing
really
this, and
do.
we're going to. We just
Like-
want you to like it.
Like
So-
I said, we got a lot of good things coming up in season 2. We got the giveaway coming up.
Yep,
we got
yep.
extra guests. We got Aussie Rick.
I'm gonna show off my ass tattoos one of these days.
Yeah.
That's not one of the good
Yeah,
things.
Aussie
all
Rick's
the rest
Big
of them-
Adventure.
yeah, Aussie Rick's Big Adventure.
Yeah.
All right,
Coming to
we're
America.
calling it
Oh
that.
my
We're
gosh.
calling it that.
We're gonna
That's this episode for
That's
sure.
it. Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna smash 1,000,000 beers. We're gonna eat hot dogs. It's gonna be
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Burgers.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great.
Good night, mate.
Yeah.
We'll catch you out. We're gonna go throw a shrimp on the Barbie. That's like
yeah.
really bad. We're gonna throw
Yeah,
another
that was
shrimp on the
terrible.
Barbie.
Yeah, we'll chuck a prawn on the Barbie, maybe.
Prawn,
Chuck a
yeah,
prawn
because they
on
don't
there.
even know what the fuck a shrimp is.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Hey guys, Loud Dispatch.
Peace,
29
guys. Be
in the
good to each
books.
other.